Okay, I'm gonna start you guys because I like to just try to be on time most of the time. So first of all, don't be afraid to show your face. Is that if this is your first ever Zoom, it won't be your last one. I promise you that. We use this all the time for training, so we can like show you guys things. It just is way more fun this way than just listening to a phone call, which is how it started when I started at work 7 years ago. But we love it. If you are multitasking, just know most of the time you're muted, so it's okay if it's loud in your background. I try to keep, if I'm talking to you guys, I try to keep it a little bit quieter. But again, no promises. You probably will see when my boys come in here. So that's just life. So first of all, my name is Sarah O'Connell. For those of you that don't know me, I'm an ambassador diamond with It Works Global. I've actually been with the company for over 7 years. I just hit my 7-year anniversary in, what was it? I think I signed up the last day in March, which is so crazy, you guys, because I remember starting and I was working full-time as a nurse. I worked night shift. I did charge on our high-risk labor and delivery unit, super busy unit, loved it. Loved what I was doing. That's not why I started this. However, I had just had a baby and I was going back to work full-time, and I was back probably for like a month, and I'm like, even just part-time would be really nice. Or I kind of just vowed after having Grady that I just wasn't going to pick up extra, which also meant taking away the extra money that I would go pick up extra shifts or whatever it was to go travel. So a lot of you guys, you've started for many different reasons. I've been in this business long enough to know that some people start it for financial reasons. Some people are just wanting to fast track their goals. Some people are just looking for something for them. Maybe if they are already home with kiddos and they just want the adult conversation, they want the challenge, they want different things like that. Some of them do it just for fun, or they joined a friend, or whatever it may be. But I will just tell you this, most of us start small, most of us start scared, and most of us start skeptic. I remember thinking when I first started and I got going, and I'm like, what in the heck did I just do? Like, I was so excited, but I also was like, seriously, what did I just sign up for? And it was so funny. So if you have like thought those things, or you were like, what did I just get started with? Or you have kind of that overwhelmed feeling, just know all of that's normal and none of that stops you. So like I said, I'm here 7 years later, and I started with a simple goal of, I was already just wanting to use the products just to be healthier. Really, the greens was like something that caught my eye. You guys are going to learn a lot about the different products. You learn a lot from the team pages, that type of thing. But I was going for the greens, the fat fighters, and there was one other one. Oh, New You, which you guys, those are like old products. Now we have so many new products. It's crazy to even think about. So that's what I was going for. Again, I was just like, you know what? If I'm going to use it, I know other people that would want to use it. And yeah, I want to make extra money. So my first goal was just to break even, right? So there you kind of know, like skeptical to no other, right? And then my ultimate goal was $500 a month. That's literally, I had no idea what this opportunity held, like at all. And that's okay. Maybe you don't either. I hear people join all the time for $200 to $300, an extra $500. Very rarely do I hear any numbers higher than that. And I'm always like applauding the people that join me and they do say higher numbers. I'm like, good for you. And I love it, because the thing is you can get past any of those goals that you have. Anything higher is doable. Along with a full-time job, along with a busy lifestyle, it is meant to be worked alongside of that. It is meant to supplement whatever your life looks like right now, okay? So, but what I am going to tell you too is, for all of us that share these thoughts when we first get started, this literally is going to be the best decision that you could ever make for your life, and for a lot of reasons: for your health, for your confidence, for your self-growth, for your faith, for financial freedom, to just even have choices. Like I tell people all the time, it's like adding up the little things, all of a sudden check off these huge things and take huge weights off your shoulders. So we're going to jump in tonight, and we're going to show you guys exactly like how mobile this business is. Sometimes you're not really sure where to start. The best thing that I can tell you to do is be coachable. It's okay that you don't know everything, but you're going to learn a lot of things, but you have got to be coachable. If your mentor is suggesting something to you, or you're seeing something, or you keep hearing something over and over and over again, like they're saying that because it's working. And when I say it's working, it means they're enrolling customers. It means they're enrolling distributors. It means they're promoting. It means their team is growing. All of those things are things that you get paid on. Okay. And so obviously you joined to make some extra money. So that's what we were hoping to help you be able to do. But you've got to be coachable. You're going to do things that probably are, you're like, that kind of feels weird, or I feel like I'm nervous. Who cares? Seriously, post it and then don't even look at it for a while. Like that was the best thing I ever did. But the one thing I'm going to tell you is you've got to be coachable, and you just got to start getting your feet wet, because nothing feels comfortable when it's the first time doing it until you start doing it over and over and over again. And then you guys, you kind of just start working this business, and it's just a part of your day. Like you will not go a day without doing something for it. So I'm excited to kind of help you with all that. So here's the thing. I want to show you guys right now. So you're going to see me pop in and out of sharing my screen with you. But this is what I want you guys to see for a hot second. Let me see if I can just click on this. Actually, let's see. I can. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to look at, okay? So in the chat, let me see if I can see it. Where'd my chat go? There it is. Okay, I just like to see it. So in the chat, if you don't have to share if you don't want to, right? I'm not putting you on the spot. But in the chat, so I showed you guys my ultimate goal, and it was funny because what I thought to myself was, if I can hit this second rank. So this is what we all start at. This is distributor. Right here is the first one. And we have 9 ranks, you guys, all the way up to ambassador diamond. Okay. So this right here, this ruby rank was my ultimate goal. And I thought, oh my gosh, if in a year I am making $500 extra a month, like that's phenomenal. And why did I pick $500? Because that was a shift at the hospital for me. Okay, so I want to know, when you're looking at this, what amount on here per month would just even like allow you to breathe a little bit? What amount would maybe cover groceries? What amount would cover Target runs and diapers and stuff like that? And I want you to put it in the comment, like what you are going for, because we're going to kind of hone in on that, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. That's one thing I love about this business, is it's not like, oh, you're like throwing darts in midair. It's literally, we have roadmaps for every single one of you. So Lisa said she wanted to do an extra $200 a month, which, and that you'll hear so many. It's like, this is the range right here that you hear all the time. And I'm going to tell you guys, honestly, even $200, $500 extra, I don't care what you're making a year. I wasn't making chump change. It was like, it doesn't matter. That always helps. And what I noticed when I first started this business is that all the extra paydays was allowing that money to sit in my checking account. So by the time I actually got paid at the hospital again, my balance before the next paycheck was coming in, or the next payday, was a lot higher than it would have been without this. It was always extra. Megan said she wanted to cover her products. A lot of people start for that. Some of you maybe have even started because you wanted to earn free product. And we're going to talk about that tonight, is that shopping spree. And I have a ton of people who started just for that. And then all of a sudden they're way over here and they're presidential diamonds. Some of them are ambassador diamonds. Like, it's crazy what you start at, but also how your vision will continue to grow, the self-growth you have. And it's like, you're thinking, no freaking way can I get here? But the truth is you can with time, and you can with showing up every single day. So these are the different incomes. There's 9 ranks. You guys, I literally tell people all the time, I'm like, first of all, come in with the mindset of, I'm giving this a year. And I don't mean like, I'm just signed up for a year. I mean like, I am going to give this a year, and I'm going to show up and I'm going to work it, because even if your goal is sitting here or here or here, you probably will be able to blow it out of the water. Like, I'm just telling you that right now, if you commit to doing that. And I tell people, I'm like, even if you promoted 1 rank every year, would you think that it's worth it to be in this business for 9 years and ended up making this in 9 years in a month? These are monthly. So this is crazy. So I just want to show you that that's all the different ranks that we have. And then we have roadmaps for every single one of them. And really, we stick to 3 steps, you guys, and we repeat them. So how I built in the beginning is exactly the steps that I go for 7 years later as an ambassador diamond. That is what I'm doing. And actually, I get to do it a second time. So I don't know, there's a bug in here. But they give you a second spot once you hit the top rank. And so I started from distributor rank in my 2.0 spot, and I'm building that sucker all the way back up to the top again. So that's really, really cool. Somebody said 200. I want to make it at least $500. Yes, I love it. Give yourself a timeline. Somebody said diamond. I'm proud of you. I always tell every single one of you, anybody that's more than I did, I'm like, thank you. I am proud of you. Okay, so here's the thing. The other thing is that you have got to have visuals. This is new to you. You are not expected to know. You're not expected to hear it from me tonight and be like, oh, I know everything Sarah just said. I know exactly how to put it to use. So I'm going to give you a list of things when you log into your eSuite, and I'm going to log into mine tonight to show you where some of these things are. But I want you to make your list right now. So I want you to write it down. First of all, what I want you to write on your paper is I want you to write down what is your monthly goal, okay? And why is that your monthly goal? Like, what does it mean to you? You guys know I picked $500 because $500 to me meant a shift. So if they were calling in extra or they were shorthanded, you guys, I always felt guilty because I'm like, yeah, we could use extra money. I'm like, I have student loans to pay. Like, we have this. I want to save. Like, you know, I had those things. And so, but the thing is because I got this and I could make money from home, I could say no to that without feeling guilty. And that was the thing that was the best part about it, right? So I was already working towards having that freedom of time. And you guys, that is such a game changer. Like, I can't even tell you. So here's the thing. I want you to write down, right, the monthly and what it means to you, why you want that number. And then I'm going to make you write down the list of things that I want you to print off in your eSuite. And I'm going to show you where to print it. It's under documents, but I will tell you everything I'm sharing with you is what I did to start, and I went diamond in 3 months, okay? Not knowing a single soul. I had no idea who was gonna be on my team. I didn't know who was gonna be my customers. I hadn't even used the products because I was that person that was like, yeah, I wanna use the products, but I also wanna make the extra money. So I just jumped all in, and so if you are that person, like, know that you don't, none of that is gonna stop you. Yep, people ask me, hey, have you wrapped? Guess what I had to say? I was like, nope, I haven't even wrapped because I can't even keep them on hand. When I joined, we had a wrap shortage. So if you've been on your website and you see some of the products are like back ordered, not a bad thing to have. You are a part of a company that has products that people want. You guys, we were sold out on wraps. So I want you to write those things down. Here's the next thing I want you to print off in your eSuite under documents, okay? I want you, the first page, there's a video, and it's our game plan for the month. Every single month, there's that on there. This is what it looks like. It's the May game plan goal sheet, okay? It has little things for you to write out. It's like a little sheet. It kind of gets your mind going of like, how am I going to complete my steps to success? You guys, we have 3 steps. I am not going to go in depth breaking those down. I am going to show you what they are, but I have videos on our team page that you can go watch, and I'm going to show you exactly where to find them. And if you want it, the hashtag to go find where I break down these 3 steps is you hashtag basic series in Rewiring Wrap Stars, okay? If you're not in Rewiring yet, let's just make sure that we get you added, or that your mentor gets you added, or maybe they added you and you have to approve it. So it's welcome for everybody, okay? So the second, there we go. So the second sheet of this is our steps to success. So when I talk about a 3-step system, this is it. First is your ADBV auto ship, right? Okay, that scared me when I first started because I didn't understand what it's for. But here's the thing, you guys. As It Works brand ambassadors, we do not carry inventory, right? We have a website. People go order. It goes from the warehouse to them. You have none of that, which is so awesome because it allows you to build globally. I can build in Canada. I can build in the Philippines that's opening. I can build in Australia. I'm not just limited to the people in driving distance to me. Okay, so that is why we have people that live in towns of 300 that are making $30,000 a month, that are like our ambassador diamonds, because we have the ability to build globally. So the auto ship is meant for you to have products for you to try, right? You're like, hey, I'm not a salesperson. You don't need to be. All you need to be able to do is share. And we're gonna even teach you our ways of sharing. And it's not salesy, actually, at all. In fact, we try to be as what do I want to say? Personable as possible. And so really what I do every single day, I have my keto coffee and my chocolate greens mix every single day. And so I share that every single day. Guess what my customers are buying? They are getting keto coffee and greens. Almost every single customer I have is purchasing that. So it pays to share, okay? So this is the thing. This is products either for you to use to start finding which products you love, which ones you can't live without. My products, you guys, if you're like, where do I start? I love the keto coffee. It's fat burning coffee. It helps with focus. It can help with weight loss. It fills you up. I was horrible at breakfast, so the fact that I get my nutrients and all that stuff in the morning is like a game changer for me. And then chocolate greens, I mix in there. Greens, you guys, that's what I started for. Guess what? I was onto a good thing. I have taken them every single day since I started this business, and not once have I been sick. And remember, I'm a mom, so I'm in the muck of the muck, right? I've had, like this year, all my husband, the boys, everybody got the flu. Not me, not this girl. So I have not been sick in 7 years. So I do the keto coffee, the greens. I do probiotics. I use the cleanser, the toner. I drink collagen at night. I drink it hot. You can drink it cold too, but I drink it like tea. Oh my God, it's the best freaking thing ever. And then before I was pregnant, I got a bump going on right now. But before that, I would also do the ThermoFight X. That's our new product. It is so amazing, you guys. It is helping so many people with energy, weight loss, toning up, everything. And then I'm trying to think. I love the 2-day cleanse. I usually do that once a month. It's like a reset. You can eat on it. It's super simple. So I'm just talking about some of the products of what you could put in your auto ship to start sharing what you're using. Not only that, to share your own results, but the other thing is this right here is the only products you're going to ever have on hand. So when somebody comes to you and says, hey, Juliana, do you have samples of the keto coffee first? Because I would like to try some samples before I actually sign up as a loyal customer. If Juliana has no products, Juliana's going to have to be like, no, I don't, you know? But if she's running her auto ship and she's got some of that, guess what, you guys? We get it at wholesale cost and then we sell it at retail cost. The difference between the two is profit in your hand. It's cash in your hand. So step one is supposed to be turned into sample cash, okay? So, and even you guys, you literally could sell what comes in your auto ship, right? That commission qualifies, you make sure you're getting paid. You could sell what's in that and you would be profiting every single month. Not even, wouldn't even have to like sign loyal customers or distributors. So these 3 steps are your 3 ways to earn right off the bat, okay? So I just want you to know, if you want to maximize your earnings, you do your auto ship. Because the thing is what if Juliana can give her, I never do 1 sample, I always do 5, and you guys can also get that information in Rewiring. There's like a whole section on samples and how we do it, prices, everything. And so the thing is I do 5, and guess what? Not only can Juliana make money and profit off of that, but she's probably going to be signing a loyal customer or a distributor to her team. Most people, I would say 98% of the people who are sampling products from me love it and want to buy it. So now you're getting paid twice on that. Okay, so that is what your auto ship is for. I'm going to show you where to go set this up. I've always run an auto ship and I've never lost a dime in this business, not one time, because this right here is what I trusted and what I've stuck to and what I still stick to. So when you hear people talking about this, no one's trying to like scam you out of anything. They're really honestly trying to help you. So trust the process. And I always tell people, if you want to maximize your earnings, make sure you're not skipping steps. Because if you skip around, you're going to fall short of what you want to do. If you don't, and you go through the 3 steps and you learn them and you stick to these, you guys are going to blow your goals out of the water. Okay. So this is why I love the game plan. There'll be a new one for June. It will have different information, but your steps to success will always be on it. And I literally fill it in. Like every customer I'm signing up, I fill in right here, okay? So our goal each month is 4 loyal customers. You guys, broken down, that's 1 customer a week. That's it. And then you want to do 3 new team members. So that's somebody that was like me, who wants to not only maybe use the products, or like Megan. Megan wanted to use the products, right? And she was already using them. And she was like, yeah. And you know, I'll never forget. She was like, I want some extra spending money for myself, or I want to be able to do my nails and not even have it touch my bank account or not feel guilty about it. Like, we've all been there. We all want little things like that. And that's what's so awesome about this business. So the nice thing is what your customers order. Again, you could literally not sign a single teammate, but if you are selling what you have as samples and you're signing up loyal customers, you're getting cash here, which you could literally make daily if you want. Here is building your commission check. And we get a commission check every single month, okay? So everything that we're doing for the rest of May, if you just joined, you're gonna get a check for that on April. Then you come over here. Step 3 is your third way to earn. Guess what? This one's weekly. So it goes daily, monthly, and weekly. Okay, so this is anybody that wants to sell the products and make some extra income. Use the products, whatever it is that they're doing. And so I ask literally every single person, I'm like, hey, I just have to throw this out there because if somebody didn't ask me, I don't know that I would have known it was an option, but would you not only want to be able to get the discount price, but would you also like to earn a $100 shopping spree so you can get free product of your choice and make some extra money? You guys, if they say yes to that, you want to talk to them about joining you. Okay, it is only $99. That's it. $100. Like, people spend more than that going to Target, and that's never going to pay their bills. This is $100, and you get literally over $100 worth of product in your kit. Okay, the financial risk of starting your It Works business is literally nothing. And you have so much to gain. So what's super awesome in step 3, this is weekly. So if I sign Lisa up and Lisa gets faster at qualified, I make a $100 bonus. If I sign my friend Lindsay up, I make another $100 bonus, right? Then a third one. So this right here, say you took these away and they're doing that and they're faster at qualified, this within itself is $300 in weekly bonuses. Do you see what I'm saying, you guys? You can do the math, but this is what we want to go by. Okay, so here's the thing. So I gave you guys the list. When I talk about the maps that I'm talking about, this is what they look like, okay? This is your roadmap. So when you guys are telling me I want to make an extra $200 a month, this is what I put in front of you. I say, hey, guess what, Lisa? This is how you can make $200 a month. You sign 2 people that want to do this with you. This is already $100. This is another $100. We teach them how to get their first 4 customers in their first 30 days to earn their $100 free shopping spree. That will probably get their volume to about 400, which is what you see under here. And not to mention, you're also going to get a commission check. Like, that's what it is. Okay. And then the next one, if you were the one that said like anywhere from 400 to 500 bucks, right? I was going for the $500 a month. This is what it looks like. It's not a guessing game. Okay. So again, you see qualified leg. Qualified leg means 400 in group volume. It's 400. Okay. And so this is what it is. This is what it looks like. So you guys want to have these printed out. You have to know where you're going to want to work for where you want to be, right? So I have them all printed off all the way to diamond. Somebody said diamond. I'm going to show you something. So emerald is the third rank, right? And that's like $900 extra a month. I want to show you something. You literally went ruby last month, okay? You had the 3 people on your team. That was you. Now you teach 2 of your friends out of those 3 that joined you how to go ruby themselves. Literally, our charts are made up of rubies. That's it. That is it. We repeat, okay? And then diamond, which is $2,000 a month, you're hitting that 4 figures a month, doing your side business. And again, that's something I did in 3 months, not knowing anything about anything. And I'm going to tell you something. I did not wait to start. I did not wait for my kit to come. I got on things like this, so I'm proud of you guys. I tuned in. At nighttime, I would listen, or I would go through the team page, and what other people were asking, I would read the answers so that I could learn. And then the thing is I made sure I had stuff printed. So when somebody was talking to me about something or explaining it, you guys, I was like jotting notes down on my papers. I was taking notes and I'm like, okay, I got to figure this out and kind of put it all together. But once you see it, it starts making sense, okay? So this is what diamond looks like. Again, you can pick it out, right? Ruby, ruby, ruby. It's 3 rubies, okay? That's what it is. So just know you got to put these things out. The other thing is I think is so great to print off. So you have your maps, right? We said you go in, you got your game plan. It's on the first page when you sign up. You get your steps to success. You get your maps. We said executive map, ruby map, emerald, and diamond. Okay, so those are the maps that I print out. The next thing I tell everybody to do is the BV list. Why this? Because when you guys are wondering how the heck to do sample cash and what to sell it at, it lists every single one of our products and says, hey, this is what you get to have it at, and this is what you're going to sell it. If it is coming from your hands and that person is not ordering online as a loyal customer, they pay the retail price. Okay, and then when we talk BV, which is what you just saw on this map right here, right? It's customers that are ordering, and this BV starts adding up from the products that they're getting. So having this was super helpful just for me to know as like a resource. I would go and I'm like, oh, so-and-so's customer ordered keto coffee, greens and Thermofite X. I would go find them on here and I was like, oh, okay, so that's like 120 BV order. And I would add it up and then I'd put it over onto my map so I could see what we were working with. And so that's, you guys, like, again, zero guessing game at all. So those are the things that I print off. And then the last thing I print off is your hundreds list, because I'm like a list person. And the thing is, you can try to go off the top of your head, but as you've been in this longer and longer and longer, and you've talked to more people, you will forget people. And I do not want you to plant a seed and give the information for someone else to reap the benefits of. So you've got to write the people's name down. You guys, not everybody joins you right when you talk to them. Some people need to think about it for months, which is why you don't quit in months. Because you could just be thinking like, oh my gosh, like I'm not doing great. And then all of a sudden the next month, it's like those people that have literally been following you every single day, that are watching your every move because you talked to them and asked them and told them to join you, that they're going to join you. They're finally ready. I've had people do it so many times. There's people who have been on here that have said they watched me for like 3 or 4 years. 3 or 4 years, you guys, right? And they're freaking just killing it and they're doing amazing. But that's the thing. So think longevity in your business. Then the next thing, everything that we do can be done from our phone. Okay? Like I would tell you, yes, I have a computer because I'm on it right now, but I would tell you that I do literally 98% of my business. I run a 6-figure business from my phone, which is just crazy. And usually 50% of the time is from my car. Actually, maybe even like 60% of the time. Or like from practices or whatever it is that I'm at. So that is one thing that I absolutely love, you guys. And so the things that I want to make sure that you have is the Connect app. Okay, it looks like, sorry, it's like not easy to get the lighting perfect for you guys. Hold on. I'm going to figure this out.
Cover your face and it'll, Lisa showed us that yesterday.
Face?
Yeah, cover your face and it'll.
Can you see it now? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so this is the It Works Connect app. Okay, you can find this in your app store. It's on all the different phones. And then the other one I want you to get is the It Works Live Fit. This, I'm going to show you, but this has daily workouts and it has healthy recipes from our products, okay? But here's what I want to teach you on your It Works Connect app. First of all, if you've never logged into this, you want to log in and you're going to use your ID number and your password, okay? And it's going to look like this. This is what it should look like. Oh God, what did I just do? I just hit one of the try it lives. Okay. Let me see. Where did I go? Okay, so it has my name. It has all my stuff in there. So one thing that I want to teach you guys that I use every single day on here is, seriously, there is a bug. If you're like, she's crazy, she's swatting at her face. Like I don't know what is happening. First of all, there's scripts in here. Okay, I have to cover my face. This is weird to me. So if you're like, I don't know what to say, they have things that and like ideas that you can use. And I always tell people, I'm like, get an idea of it and then make it yours. Okay, like go ahead, get an idea and then make it yours. So there's different scripts in there. Resources, you see that there's like a resources button on here. This has so many things. It has all like before and afters that you could use for different pictures. We're talking about steps to success. See the maps that I just showed you, hundreds list, all the cool things that I just talked to you guys about, just right on your phone, okay? Then I want to show you, where did it go? Anyways, I'm going to show you the shopping list thing. Okay, so when somebody's ready to order as a loyal customer, so let's just talk about really quick what a loyal customer is. A loyal customer is somebody that wants to use our products and get the discount pricing because it's a big discount. It's like 40 to 50% off, you guys, off of everything on the site. Okay, so here's the thing. You guys are thinking like, oh, somebody's scared of this. This is the thing. We hear all the time like, oh, if that's a quick fix, or you hear people say like, there's not a magic pill for blah, blah, blah. Guess what? We're not saying there is one. Every single one of these supplements and every single one of these products is there to enhance your lifestyle. Okay, so if you are already living an awesome, healthy lifestyle, congratulations. Guess what? These are plant-based products. They are top of the line and they are affordable and they show up at your door. Like if you are in that top part of your health, you are looking for products like these, okay? If you're not, these products, I have watched these products give hope to people, give confidence back to people, happiness, energy, all of the things. And guess what? That within itself, within using the products for the 3 months that we have our customer program going, they want to make different changes. They start making healthier changes, and honestly, a lot of the products are things that we use on a daily basis, but now you have like a healthy swap for it. So it's literally ordering one product for 3 consecutive months. That product can be anything they want. They could order keto coffee the first month. They could order collagen the next month. The third month, they could get fat fighters. Like, it is a no-brainer to sign up to do it. After the 3 months, they can keep ordering. I'm sorry, I don't just drink fat-burning coffee for 3 months. Like, I'm going to be honest. I drink coffee every single freaking day, right? I don't just take probiotics for 3 months. So the thing is that they can continue forward, always get the pricing. If they're just doing like a quick 90-day plan to like get back in shape and do their thing, they can decide, hey, I don't want to do it monthly anymore, but they can hop on at any point, you guys, after those 3 months, and they can order at any time and always get the discount pricing. Okay. So it is like a steal of a freaking deal. So I will tell you, when you're excited about it, you tell them all the perks that they're getting with it. They are going to, most people want to do that. I have very few customers that ever go retail. I've had a few customers that are weirded out or whatever about the monthly thing. And you can pay like kind of like a Costco membership. You can pay a $50 fee, and then you can get everything off at 40% and just order as you please. Funny thing is most people who do that end up turning an auto ship on anyways. And they could have just gotten product for $50 instead of paying $50 for a fee. But there are options for people who want that. So that's super awesome. Okay. So this is the deal. When they are ready to order, so here's the thing. Do not be wishy-washy. Don't be scared. You're not being pushy. But I literally say, okay, does that sound good to you? Would you like to order? I do not like just leave it open-ended. I just ask the question. If they say yes, you guys, I say, okay, this is what I can do. I can set you up a customized set you up a customized shopping cart. And so what's super awesome is, you guys, this is where I go. I'm in my app. My God, what? See, you guys, anybody can do this. Okay, I'm in my app. My Lord. Okay. You guys are going to see I use this a lot. Okay, so what I do is I go to create a list where it says my list right here. I click on this. I'm going to type it. I can't type backwards. And I'm going to do Sarah's. You can do whatever they're getting. But so say I'm going to do Sarah's fat burning coffee. Okay. Because I'm a coffee junkie. Okay. So literally I'll put it in here. You guys, a lot of people, I'll do like Kara's 90-day thermal fried X challenge, or I'll do Stacy's weight loss challenge, or whatever. I'll put their names in there, right? So then you literally, whatever it is that they're wanting to order, you can go through here and you click on it. Okay, so I'm going to do, so let's just really do it like I would. So I'm going to do this. I need that. That's a month's supply, right? I like the greens on the go. I'm going to go down and find my coffee. For a month's supply, I would do 2. So if I want to do 2, you just click it again, okay? And then you scroll on down. Maybe they want Thermofite X as well, right? This is a big trio that a lot of people are using. And then at the bottom, you hit save. Okay, and then I'm going to send it. So it already applies the thing. So here we have a link, okay? So this is the thing, you guys. It goes to instantly to email. I don't email. I text everything. And so I always say to them, like, I can make you I can customize your cart and send you a link so it's quick and slick to check out. That is literally what I tell everybody. Would you like me to do that? If yes, just send me your phone number and I'm going to text you the link. Okay, so I literally will click on this, you guys, and I'm going to copy it. So I just say select all. Sorry, it's hard to do backwards. And then I copy. Okay, and then what I do is I go to my text message. I put in their little number. I'm just going to put it to one of my friends. And I literally click on this. And oh my gosh. You guys should try to do this backwards. Okay, so I'm going to, Erica, you don't have to shop this, okay? Hold on, send it. Okay, so anyways, I tell them, click the link. Here's your link with blah, blah, blah in it. I tell them, I just reconfirm what they're ordering. And then what they do, you guys, is they're going to get this link. And this is what it does for them. They click on this. You guys, I do not, there is one like gnat in my house right now. And I just swallowed it. Okay. Like for real, I really just ate that. I'm telling you, this is real life around here. Okay, so this is what it says. Your friend Sarah O'Connell personalized a monthly order for you, okay? So they can hit continue on here. It loads their little bag. It's freaking cute. I love it. They go here. They check out. I can't even believe I just swallowed a bug on this training. Now you guys just know me for me. And then it's all in here. And you guys, if they decide that they want to go add anything or take anything out, they can adjust it. They can adjust any of this. They can even go to continue shopping and go add more things to it if they wish. And then they just proceed to checkout. And then if they're doing the 3 months, again, it gives them the options. Remember I told you there's the 3-month one, and then there's the one where the $50 fee. If they do the 3 consecutive orders, there's no fee with it. So then they just hit the first one, and then they put in their shipping and billing, and it's done. That's it. So your app is awesome for that, okay? So I use that all the time. I have never, I shouldn't say never, since that option became available, I have probably had 2 people that ask me to send them the instructions to order. The rest of the people do this, and I'm going to tell you something. This is so easy that they end up ordering right away. Okay, it has decreased my follow-ups by so much, okay? So make sure that you have your Connect app. And then you'll also get notifications if you have notifications. Like, let me see if I have one on here from today. But it will tell you, like, so-and-so signed up as a customer. You know, so-and-so joined your team or whatever it will say. And it pops up in your notifications. And I love that because then I'm like, oh, I got to go look at that later on. Or I need to go message that person or whatever it is, okay? And then the Fit app, you guys actually can share with people for free as well, okay? So I'm logged in. Again, you can be logged in. It has daily workouts in here. You can spin to win. What did that just do? If I want to share it, I literally can send somebody and they can, what did that just do? Oh, you can message it to them. So like I could go and I can message this to them to have them download. So like, again, that is something that you can give to your customers. So if they're like, hey, do you have any like recipes or I would really love some ideas for workouts, or I even offer it to them, and that you can just send it to them. You guys, it's so nice. Like the things that they give our customers is ridiculous. Somebody's asking, what app is that? That is the It Works Live Fit app. And it looks like that. Okay. So super awesome. Okay. So this is it. So this is the other thing. I'm going to share my screen again with you guys, and we're going to go a little bit through some eSuite, and I'm going to show you also what's on our team page, because you guys need to know, because there is so much stuff. Like if you're like, I don't even know what to post, or I don't know where to get pictures. Well, I'm about to change your world right about now. Okay. So if you are over here, you go to our team page and you're going to go onto things. So here's our team page, right? When I was talking to you just about even samples, if you're like, I don't know what to sell stuff for. If you go to this learning tab, like first of all, discussion is all posts that we've had, okay? So this is where you're gonna see updates, things that we're sharing. You just kind of scroll through here every once in a while and make sure you're caught up to date. But if you go over here to learning, this is a little bit slower when you're sharing it, so just be patient. Yeah, see the little rainbow. I hope you guys all got a kick out of me swallowing a gnat today. It's amazing. Okay, so just join. Look at, you can go through here, getting started checklist. 11 things I wish I would have known as a newbie. Okay, remember when I was telling you about how I did 3 videos breaking down the steps to success. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Remember, every single step comes with making income, okay? You get to decide if you would like to maximize your earnings and do those 3 steps. But literally we go through here and you can click on any of these. And that's what's super awesome. You forgot what I told you, what a loyal customer is? Go right here. How do you enroll one? You can go here. Guess what? You want to figure out how you use your shopping spree because you got your first 4 customers in your first 30 days? Go right here. Remember we talked about a qualified leg that was on that Ruby map, right? We talked about that, and it was right over here. It says qualified leg. If you're like, what the heck is a qualified leg? Hey, hop over here in the little learning tab over here, and you are going to find it. You want to hear from different people, how they started, where they've come, tips from the top, talk about sample cash, all this stuff, how to do Instagram and Facebook stories. You didn't do it? Guess what, you guys? I didn't even have an Instagram when I started, and I posted once, probably a month on my Facebook. And I have literally probably used social media the entire time that I started this business. So if that's you, again, let me just let you feel better about yourself because you're probably a lot more handy already than I ever was. And none of that stuff stops you as long as you're willing to be coachable and you are willing to learn, okay? So this is our team page. If you need, I'm going to show you something really awesome. If you need ideas of what to post, okay? Look at all of these. If you go to albums, you can go on here and there is XXX combo. That's what I just told you. And that's what I showed you. I put in that shopping cart. Like, it's amazing. It has stories that you can use on your Instagram. It has sample posts that you can post to your Facebook along with really nice, like bright pictures that you can use. You can get ideas and you can even redo these pictures if you wish. Like, you guys, you have so many resources at your hands. Like this one, literally it's a picture, gives you an idea, and this is what it is. And that's it. So you guys can use all these things, okay? So there's never an excuse of, I don't know what to post, or I don't have any pictures, or I don't even really know how to do Instagram stories. Okay, well, start by using somebody else's, and then you're gonna learn how to do them. Like that's, and honestly, you guys, it's fun. It's creative work, okay? So I want you to know that this is where we post a lot of things. I'm going to show you one more thing that's really neat on here. I see the chat blown up. I'm going to look at it in 1 second, okay? But I also want you to, so when I told you about this series, right, if you're like, yeah, I want more information, I printed my stuff out, I want to take some notes on my sheets, right, that Sarah told me to do. So I can go over to here and I can search if my computer sounds like an airplane's about to take off. Okay. You guys, that looks like serial killer, like on a movie when they do stuff like that. Okay, so I can put basic series on here and look at step 1. This is talking all about auto ship, what it's meant to be there for, how it makes you money. Yep, you get to spend a little money to make a lot of money is what you get to do, okay? Step 2 talks about loyal customers, how we get them, goes over it again, how your commissions start building. And then step 3 talks about growing your team, okay? And those are those weekly bonuses. So if you guys, I want you to come back and go through these, okay, on your time and take some notes. And then I'm going to show you, so that's our team page. Let me see if somebody's saying something. I just tried. Tell me which one is the game changer? The shopping cart? You guys, it has saved me so much time in follow-ups. Those posts are my favorite. Yes, see, we all use them. And this is people that have been in for a little bit of time too, okay? So there's days oh, I'm going straight to E-Suite. There's days that you are just busy, but you're making the commitment to show up. Like, go use that stuff. if you start following people, I'm going to tell you some people to follow, but if you start following people, like, and you like that post and you're like, yeah, I just need to tweak it a little bit because I haven't been in as long as her, or maybe I didn't get a bonus yet or whatever it is, steal the bones of it and then tweak the rest to make it your own. Like, that's what it's there for, you guys. We all learn from each other. So to go to your website, you just put in your website name. Okay. So this is where your friends would shop. If you're signing up a distributor on your team, you just go to join. If it's from a different country, this is where you can look, and you can even click on this and see all the countries that we are open in. And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to log in. I have to see your faces, so that's why I keep moving my thing around. So just bear with me, because it's weird just talking to yourself. Okay, one more time. Yeah, Lisa's right. We did take a lot of these pictures, and we were like in our jammies. Best part about this job. Okay, so here's your eSuite. This is your back office. Okay, this is what we pay 20 bucks. Oh my gosh, I hate when I do this. Why do I do this every time? Okay, this is what we pay 20 bucks a month for. Okay, just so you know. So your website, but this is the main portion of things. It tracks all your loyal customers. It tracks literally everything. It has all your training tools, everything. So all those things that I told you to print out, they are right in here, or they are in the file section on our team page on Rewiring. Okay. First thing I want you to do when you just join, you are going to have a red box appear that says tax information. You have got to click on that, and you're just going to verify your information. It's just your personal information. So they have your name, your address, all the things right. Okay. And then that takes off the commission hold. So if you're not new and you've done that, you just need to make sure that you're telling your new people to go do that. Otherwise, it keeps them on a commission hold the whole time. But it is a notification that sits right here. Okay, when I told you, where did my thing go? It's not letting me do this. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to bring you down here. Okay, so when I told you guys about where I went and got the monthly game plan that has the steps to success, it is right here in English and in Spanish. So next month, it will be a new one, okay? And then this is your dashboard. So this could show you what your auto ship is. Mine is at 91 BV. You just want it over 80 BV, okay? That commission qualifies you right away. If you have product rewards or you earned your $100 shopping spree, you can see it here. You can also see it in many other areas. Then the next thing I want you to do is go to settings on your thing, and you're going to go to website. And if you ever forget what your website name is, you can just go straight here. And you guys, our websites do not do www. This is a secure website. And so really all you have to do is just put starting from here through when you're giving your site to somebody. Okay. So on here, on your website, you want to make sure it says your name. I put my phone number. It will make you put your state in. It doesn't show the state. I don't know why it just does that, but it does. And then I want you to put in a picture. You want a picture on your website, okay? Now, I didn't even write my story, so you don't even have to do that. But at least so that when people are going to go order, they can verify they're on your site, okay? So that's literally it. So
we can't see your screen.
What?
Oh, sorry, we can't see your screen.
You can't see me?
We can see you, but not your screen. Are you showing your screen, the eSuite?
I am.
I can see her screen.
Oh God, what did I do? Okay, you can see my screen?
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Can you see it?
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. No, I'm glad you can see it. I was like, oh, dear Lord. Okay, hold on. Let me find this screen again. One sec. Okay. No, and I appreciate you for speaking up. If you cannot see something, like, do not be shy, you guys, okay? Okay, and then the other thing, if you want to do extra orders or anything, you go in here, and then reports. This is where you will live, okay? And I'm going to show you. I'm just going to keep it super, super basic. You'll learn the ins and outs of this, but you go to reports. Sorry, I did that really fast. I'm going to show you again. I do it so naturally, but you just go to tree view, and it's like, just think reports straight down tree view. Okay. So this shows you everything. Okay. It shows you everything. It's going to show you, okay, I have a product reward, right? You get a product reward for every 2 customers that you sign up forever here on out. I do not have a product credit because I've been in 7 years. I am past the 30 days, my friends. And then volume. This will show customers that are directly under you. It shows group volume. It shows everything, okay? It shows what your auto ship is, all that good stuff. When you go over here, I want you to click this show loyal customers. So anytime you have a loyal customer that signs up, not only should you get a notification through your Connect app, but you're going to see them and they're in blue. You can click on them. You can see what they're ordering. If everything went through, great. Your distributors are going to be in black. And when they have customers or more team under them, you're going to see this little blue thing pop up. And you can click it and it shows what's going on over here, okay? So I just want you guys to see that. Okay? And then that, you guys, oh my gosh, like literally, that is kind of the basics. And so this is what I'm going to tell you right now. This is the thing. What did I tell you? Do not wait to get started. Do not wait for your kit to come. Excitement on fire will trump knowledge on ice any day. You could wait a whole year to think you're going to learn everything about everything about every single product. Guess what? No one cares. Like, I mean that so genuinely. But if you are excited about what you have your hands on and you're like, you've got to try this coffee. Like, I know you're a huge coffee drinker. Like, would you love your coffee to help you burn fat and keep you focused and fill you up and give you more than 3 to 4 hours of energy? You guys, I've never had somebody be like, no, I would hate for my coffee to do that. You know, so you got to be bold. And so have excitement for it. You can be scared, but freaking do it anyway. Like when you see people's stories or when you go listen to those tips from the top, they didn't do it because they didn't have any fear. They did it because they want what comes with it. And they've learned it. And guess what? The things that stop you in the beginning, like they just don't even become a big deal anymore. Like swallowing a bug on a Zoom. Like I never ever once thought I was ever going to do trainings, right? I started for $500 and I just swallowed a bug on a Zoom for you guys. So here's the thing. There's 6 things that you want to focus on doing daily. Okay. Again, if you are like a paper and pen kind of gal or person or man or whoever you are my people. Okay. And so here's the thing. This is the things that you want to focus on. First of all, use your freaking social media. I don't care if you do not want to solely build on there. That is okay. But let me tell you something. Your network is a whole lot bigger than you think it is. So I'm going to tell you, I did not have an Instagram, right? I posted, and it was probably the dumbest. I don't even know what I posted actually before I started a business and had a purpose behind my posts. I seriously am not sure because even then I didn't have kids. So it wasn't my kids either. So I'm not sure what I was sharing. But it was probably friends and family, to be honest with you. And we'll talk about the F-bombs, right? You do want to focus on those things. So here's the thing, though. You have got to share. So I always tell people, share what you're doing, why you're doing it, and where you want to go with it. You do not have to have a story. I do not tell people, hey, I've been in for 7 years. I've gotten this many bonuses. Like I literally tell people why I started. And I say it in different ways over and over and over and over again. Literally, that's what I do. And then I'll say like, hey, are you out there and you have school loans? You guys, I had school loans. Like I went and got an awesome education. I was in and out like lickety split. Did not jack around at all. I still came out with 60 grand in loans. That is $600 freaking a month. Guess what? My first goal, once I realized I could make $500 a month, and that was like my shift at the hospital. So I was like, yeah, no extra. Mama ain't working extra anymore. And so, right, I was okay working full time, but I was like, no, my babies need me home. So I did my full-time stuff. But you guys, the thing is that my thought, as soon as I started going, I was like, my student loans are going goodbye. Like, not only would they not be there, but that frees up $600. That doesn't even matter what my check is, right? That frees up $600 for us to save, for us to put in for, whatever, wherever we want to put it. So you got to think about that. Like, what is your debt? Think about those things. When you make Wrap Cash or when you make Keto Cash, like I just made $100 the other day. Guess what? That's filling up my tank. That's taking my kids out for lunch. You should post about stuff like that. So I'm not out here being like, hey, I just want you to know that I just paid an extra 17 grand on my house. Like people would be like, oh, okay, like that's too far-fetched for most people that are just trying to get started. So do not think that your story is too small or you haven't started it, so you have nothing to share. Talk about where you're going, why you're doing what you're doing. Share other people's results. If you don't have your own, who cares? Guess what? I told you that I didn't even try a product before I started. I looked at it with the health background. I looked at the ingredients and I knew, okay, these are good products. I was not going to get behind something that 2 years later I was going to have to be like, oh, sorry, that was not good, So I did look into all of that kind of stuff. And then from there I was like, game on, I'm sharing it. What are goals? Like, who can I help? Who would like me to help them, kind of thing. And so share before and afters. You know where to go find them. They're in Rewiring, right? Go share about the stuff. You guys, 90%, if not more, that might even be a lowball number, drink coffee in the US. Okay? People drink energy drinks. They are awful for you. We literally have a keto energy that's a pixie stick, and it gives you the best energy ever, tastes amazing, is way less money than if you're constantly going buying energy drinks. It doesn't have sugar or any of those things, but instead has vitamin B12, vitamin B6. It has some caffeine in it. It has those things. So you guys, you have products that people want. You just have to be bold and you have to share them, okay? So use your social media. Like if you can hear me say, this is the thing. I posted and it started conversations. That's the thing. I wasn't crazy. It wasn't that I only posted about It Works. I don't want you to only post about It Works either. You don't even need to blast the name everywhere. You can just talk about the product. You can just say Fat Burning Coffee. Like you can just say who's looking for some energy, who has weight loss goals. Like talk real to real people. Okay. But here's the thing. When I showed up to work, they were like, hey, I've watched you share like a couple people's results. Like, can you tell me a little bit more about this? I didn't have to find them. I didn't have to go message them. They come to you. Okay. So if you don't want to be that spammy salesperson-y, whatever that people are fearful of being, like post, draw people in, like let people come to you. So here's the thing. You want to share, right? So you want to post, you do want to use your social media. Like I said, even if you're belly to belly, it's going to get things going. Okay. So that's how you share, right? Or if you are, another thing that is so easy to share is once you get some products in your auto ship or in your starter kit, bring that stuff to work. Okay. So like I would take my fat fighters because the truth is the kitchen on night shift at the hospital did not have healthy food. Okay. So we would be like having whatever's left from the day, and I would take my fat fighters afterwards. I would take my greens and I would mix them at work. I would make it a point to do that at work. You're coming in with your keto coffee. If you have a Keurig at work, make your coffee at work and be like, hey, bring some extras, right? Because you have your auto ship, so you can bring some extra and be like, try this. Guess what? You're probably going to sign a customer as soon as you leave work that day, And so that's the thing. So just be willing. You have to share, post, and utilize your stories. Okay, so people want to see. It does not have to be anything interesting. If you're like, I don't have anything interesting to say. No, it doesn't matter. People just like to watch what you're doing in your day. Like that's the truth of the matter. Okay. There's story samples that are in there as well. I see 9 new messages. Hold on. Okay. I'm guessing somebody else is, if you guys need me to answer something, you just speak up. Okay. So that's one, right? Second thing, you need to be messaging people and you need to be inviting them. You cannot just post. Posting is not asking. Okay, so you have got to think, who would make up, if you're going for Ruby and you said $500, I'm talking to you, okay? I want you to think, who would be your dream team? And I want you to start there. And I want you to say, hey, I just started this. I started because I just am really not wanting to work extra anymore, and I'd like to make the extra money from home. And not to mention, I want to use the products and work with some friends. And I know that you work a lot of extra too. Would you like to join me in this? I think you would be amazing at it. Let's do it together. That is it. That's all I said. I didn't know anything else to say anything more when I first started. And you know what? I went diamond in 3 months. Okay, so stop overthinking it. Don't think perfect. Think present. That's what I want you to think. Okay, so the second one is messaging and inviting people. Third one is you have to follow up. People get busy. So the fortune is in the follow-up. You are going to have to swing back around and be like, hey, Melissa, I know you said you wanted to order. I didn't see your order come through. You probably got busy, but I just want to let you know that I can even put the order in for you. I'm going to put in a couple orders tonight. Did you want me to help you get yours in? It's not annoying, you guys. People are so grateful that. It's only annoying if you're like, hey, where's your order? I haven't seen it. So like just be you. Be a person. The next thing is growing your network. Okay, so you are going to want to make sure you're getting new eyes on your stuff. And how do you grow your network? You can go and look at on our team page. You can even ask your mentor about this, because this is like a whole nother thing and I don't want to overwhelm you, but we have a giveaway going on and it's called Host a Post. That is what I want you to message your mentor. Please tell me about the giveaway and Host a Post. You probably will go Ruby in a week by doing Host a Post right now, okay? But again, it's bringing in new people. So friending new people, same on Instagram, on Facebook, wherever it is, adding new people to your network so you have new eyes on your stuff, okay? You never know. Again, you may think it's weird. It's not weird. I follow people all the time that don't even know who I am. And I still love their stuff, whether they follow me back or whatever. It doesn't matter, right? And so you can go follow new people. They start watching your stories. And then trust me, you're going to have people start inquiring and asking about it. And then self-development, which is what you're doing exactly right now. You're pouring in yourself so that you can learn. And so here's the thing. Every Monday night, there's a Tips from the Top call from Pam Souter. Okay. Again, I'm going to put a list in people that I want you to follow. Go follow on Facebook. Okay. Or maybe even Lisa can do it, but I can just put it in here. So Pam Souter, she does a Tips from the Top. These are people who have been promoting. Obviously, if there's right cats to follow, it's the ones that are promoting and building their business, because that builds their paycheck and moves them towards their goals. And if you can do what they're doing, then you can also do the same thing, right? You can promote, you can grow, you can move towards your goals. Mike Patillo is another one of our corporate. Mark Pentecost is our CEO. And so when you guys are wondering, where did she get the announcements or whatever, it's right there. And then make sure that you're following the It Works Facebook page. Again, you're going to find so many just different options. You see a lot of new before and afters coming through. Awesome products. Their media is on point. It is such pretty pictures. Okay. So those are the people that I want you, if you're on Instagram, It Works Adventure, amazing. Lisa's going to put some more people in. Stephanie Dunn, she's our #1 income earner. Same with Joel Dunn. You want to go and just feel good every single morning, go watch their stuff. Mindset is everything. So self-development means things that are going to help you grow your belief in you, because that is going to be your biggest road bump. Okay. It's going to be your biggest hurdle. You're thinking right now, I don't even know who's going to be on my team, and I don't even know who's going to buy me. I promise you're going to find those people. The biggest struggle that you will have is what's going on between your 2 ears. The things that you tell yourself. So you want to talk good to yourself, okay? And so here's the thing that I always tell people. Cami Dempsey, do we put her on there? She's another one. Anybody that's on this Zoom, follow them. If you see main people posting on our team page, they're probably leaders, follow them. This is what I always say. If you were hey, I wanted to make an extra $500 too, follow me. Go do it. We're showing up every single day. You will have something to inspire you. You will have something to be able to share. There's just so many good things. There's so many good people. Erin Tweed is a great one. Sherry Lynn Alcala, amazing. They're just wonderful, wonderful people. There's people, Courtney Bohr, amazing, super young. She's top of the company. She's one that's from a town of 300. Started when she was 18 years old. And I don't even know what she is. Is she 24 years old now? I don't even know, but she's Ambassador Diamond. She's 22. She's 22. Excuse me. She's just the cutest little thing you've ever seen. So, anyways, people are sitting there paying cash for their college. She comes out, she has a house, she's got a car, all because of this. And it's just incredible to even just listen to their stories. So self-development is huge. I always say creating your vision is what is going to drive you, which is why when I started this Zoom, I said, why did you start, and what do you want? What do you want, right? And when you get that, what will it mean to you? Okay, so that's just a good spot to start your vision. Why did you start? What do you want? And what will it mean to you when you get that? Because for most people, it will literally probably make you cry. Okay. And so creating your vision is what's going to drive you. Growing your belief, which is feeding your mind with good things, making sure you're following great people. When somebody's that's not even possible or whatever, honestly, unfollow unfollow them. Like, if they're not going to support you, that's fine. You can still be friends with them, but you don't need them chirping in your ear at every single thing that you share. I told you my boys would come in. I knew they would at some point. So anyways, no, growing your belief is what will empower you forward. Okay. So you want to know those things. So tonight, when you get off, if you've never posted, I want you to post. You know exactly where to go get some samples. Even message your mentor. She would be so freaking happy. He would be so happy to help you throw a post up. Okay. And it can be short. It can be simple. It can be anything. Next, I want you to go share some stories. People, I watch stories more than I ever go to somebody's profile. Okay. So guess what? If I'm doing that, I better be providing stories for my people. Super, super easy. The other thing, ask your mentor questions. You should have questions. If you are on my team and you aren't coming to me, I'm like, she's not working. Like, you will have questions. I ask questions non-freaking stop. They will never be mad at you. Again, and if you are using those answers and putting them to use, guess what, you guys? Like, you're going to be moving forward. Like, heck yes. That's exactly what we want for you. So please ask questions. That is what we are there for. And you should be asking them. And then I want you to message people tonight. I want you to think of your dream team, and I want you to write down 20 people. If you can't think of 20 people right now, I want you to start thinking, who did you go to high school with? Who did you go to school with? Who are some people that you used to work other jobs with that you were like, they were just so funny and upbeat and positive and whatever. Start going through your friends list on Facebook. I promise you, you have well over 20 contacts in your phone. Okay? Start there. So start making your list and then tell them what you did, why you did it, and invite them to come do it with you. Okay? And then the other thing is, at the end of this, be excited. Be excited for what you did. You can be a little fearful because you're going to do some new things that you've never done before, but that also means you're going to get some new results just in life in general that you've been wanting. Okay? Right? If we don't change anything, nothing changes. So be super, super excited. Like I told you in the beginning of this will be the best decision you've ever made. As long as you give it your all, give it a year, stay plugged in, stay coachable, and you are going to be on fire. So this is your last moment. I didn't try to go an hour and 10 minutes. Well, it's really probably an hour since I started a little late and then I swallowed a bug. So if you have any questions, like, ask now, and I would love to answer them, because I'm sure people watching this later will also have the same questions. So you can type them in the chat, or you can unmute yourself too.
I have one quick question, Sarah.
Yes.
I know you talked yesterday about moving our auto ship to like the earlier days of the month. So mine is set up for the 20th or the 25th, I think, because I started like later in the month.
Yes.
My question is, so this month I let it run until the 20th, and then I sign up for the 1st, and it'll automatically move it to the 1st for June, right?
Yes. Yep. And so what she's talking about is, remember we talked about that ADBV auto ship, which is step 1, right? It's the only product either that you're going to use or you can sell as samples. So it's this. The earlier, it's automatically going to set to whatever date you signed up on. Okay, so some of you maybe signed up at the last minute. Some of you, I don't mean last minute. I mean like last day of the month. So here's the thing. This is the best advice I was given in the beginning, is they were like, move it to 2 days after we get paid. Okay, because in the beginning, right, I was like, oh my God, an auto ship, blah, blah, blah. But I also knew you gotta have some product on hand, right, to run a business. And so here's the thing. The other thing that I want to tell you guys is, like, I made $1,100 in Wrap Cash my first month. Okay, it's okay to be a little scared. It's okay to be a little scared to lose money, as long as it kicks your butt into gear, which is what it did for me. Okay, so you have to remember, my goal was $500 in a year, a month. So I doubled that just in sample cash. How did I do that? Because I ordered some wraps, so I ordered product. Second of all, every 2 loyal customers I signed, I went in and I got my product reward. Right? At that time, it was only wraps. But you guys can get keto coffee. You can get a bag of keto coffee, which is 15 sets, 15 individual samples, okay, for $19. And if you're selling 5 for $25, So then there's 15. That's $75 minus 19 bucks. You guys, you're already you do the math. I'm not doing it right now. I already swallowed a bug on here for you. So there's that. So you can do the math. But anyways, you can know, like, do you see how I just added it up? And the thing is I offered that. Like when people were around me and I was posting about wraps and they're like, do you have any wraps? I'm like, yeah, if you want to try one first to see if you like it, which I knew they would. I was like, I have one for 25 bucks. We can wrap you tomorrow. Stop over at my house. It doesn't take very long. And they're like, oh, can I run after work? Whatever. Because my house was messy. Half the time I was in blue scrubs from the hospital. Like, I didn't even care. And so we would do that. And I was like, here's the deal. You like it. They're like, yeah, it's on them, right? And then they're like, they could feel it working, doing their thing. And I'm like, okay, let's get you the full treatment of the 4. And if you do that, your actual full treatment should come within like 5 or 7 days. And so you're only missing a few days from this wrap because this one's going to work for the next 3 days. So I made 25 bucks plus I made commissions because they were signing up as a loyal customer. Okay. So the thing is like I did my auto ship. I think I did it on the 17th, knowing like, okay, my commission check comes on the 15th of the month, right? And you guys, you have 2 weeks to build your first commission check. Like, you know what number you want, get to work. Like, let's go. Right. And so the thing is like, and then from there, as I knew my auto ship was covered, like I could literally not, like, I could actually use the products. And like my husband was like, can we try anything? I was like, oh no, I'm running a business. Like I was like, no. And so I for me, you guys, I wanted to see those positive numbers, right? Because it proved to me, like, sure, this works. Now you can go hightail it. Like you can go as big as you want to go. And so from there, you guys, then I moved it earlier and earlier. So as soon as you're commission qualified, it just starts showing you where your business is at. So for instance, I'm an ambassador diamond, right? So as volume comes in from where people have signed up as loyal customers on the dates, because I'm commission qualified on the first of the month, it updates my volume and it updates my rank as it goes each day. So that, and that might be kind of confusing just in the beginning, but you can ask and it will start making sense. But I always say the beginning, do it like 2 days so your It Works check can like hit your account, cover your auto ship. And then from there, as your check is beyond, or your sample cash or whatever, or your faster bonuses cover that, like move it up earlier and earlier in the month. Like don't have it at the back end of the month. Okay. So it will be super helpful for you. It's not beneficial for anybody else. It's just helpful for you to see where your business is at so you know what you need to promote to the next rank. Okay. Good question. Anybody else have a question?
I do want to add something, Sarah.
Yeah, please do.
So obviously I have 2 accounts. My account is a triple diamond. My husband's account is a diamond. So yes. On his account, our auto ship has always been the same. Well, since coffee came out. I recently changed it today because I found something new, but I would get our buy 3, get 1 free bag of coffee and a canister of chocolate greens every month. If I sold 2 of the 4 bags, I made $175. My auto ship is only like $152 or something like that. That means my coffee and my greens is 100% free. Another thing too is I've gotten a lot of questions of like people saying like, I never sell any keto coffee samples. I never sell any samples. The key to selling samples is to telling people that you have samples available. So no one is going to assume that you do. So every single day after you post you making your coffee, you can say, I have 5 more packs of samples. Who's interested? That's going to get your samples moving. Now we have this new pack I think it's called Keto Cash Pack. And it's $147, but you get 4 bags of keto coffee, 2 bags of keto energy. Well, I switched it to that because my husband is a keto energy junkie, and that should normally run you like $180. So you save money. You can still sell $175 worth of keto coffee, and the rest, the 2 bags of coffee plus your 2 bags of keto energy, are going to be free. Like, there's nothing better than drinking coffee every single month that's so good for you and not having to pay a single penny for it.
Right. And that is the thing, you guys. It Works is debt free. So like, I know you're like, oh, I joined for this. Like, you wait till you get to know the culture. Like, when I tell you it is the best of the best, like I'm so serious. I've been here for 7 years. I've watched people do their thing. Right. And so I always joke around and I say, I would say, 50-50, I always get it wrong. I don't know why, but I do. It's actually almost comical. But I do say, like, when finding this company and having it be my first one to give something like completely foreign to me a shot, like, I literally feel like this is as close as I will ever get to winning the lottery. And I mean that whole freaking heartedly. But again, I was coachable. I soaked freaking everything up. When they say, Sarah, your goal is to do these 3 things, I freaking went to work and I did it. And I did it alongside a full-time job. And I share that because you don't have to have all this extra time. If you use your time wisely, like I had in a commute. So people were like asking about the business. I would be like, hey, can I call you on my way? I'm going to be driving into work and I can chit chat with you. Like, I used my time wisely. I'm a mom. I have little ones that are always, needing everything for me. But I will tell you, I worked full time all the way up to Ambassador Diamond. So I share that because I just want you to know, like, you're not at a disadvantage if you have that. And I do this full time. This is a full-time career for me. It brought me home, but I don't sit and do this for 8 hours a day. I work it just like I did in the beginning, here and there, in the snippets of in the nooks and crannies of my day, from my car, from the rink, from this, from that, So, anyways, just know that, like, you're not at a disadvantage. You have so many resources. You guys, we are here to help you. You may have joined by yourself, but you're not by yourself at all, ever. Okay, so make sure you ask your questions. Be excited. You made literally one of the best decisions you could ever make for yourself, for your future, for all of it. So I'm super, super proud. We're super excited to have you here. And I will put up the recording of this so people can use it and share it for anybody that's joining after the fact or wasn't able to hop on. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will talk to you later.